But I'm looking at Amazon shares. They've been kind of, I guess, muted, I guess. I don't know. They're up about 2.5%. Surprised they aren't up more. How much of a factor do you think that weak guidance is on the fact that we aren't seeing this stock move higher?
I don't know that it's the weak guidance. I mean, I think it might be everything that you were just talking about in the previous segment, the macro events that are about to happen. People don't want to jump in front of, what the Fed statement might be later today. And I think you're seeing pressure on a lot of different companies that have done well. But when you look at it overall, Amazon had to do three things, right? They had to grow AWS, and they did that substantially, and they beat expectations. They had to show that AI was hitting the revenue number, and they did that, and they said it happened in the multi-billions. And then last but not least, they had to grow their ad revenue. And again, they beat on ad revenue as well to the top line. So all in, the report was great. They have a stable business. Generally speaking, Amazon always tries to guide lower or not get too far out over their skis, and I think investors know that about them. So I don't think the guidance is it. I think right now you're seeing some macro factors that are weighing on performance.
So you seem very bullish on the stock. I want to go back to AWS. Growth beat estimates of 17%. AWS also the market leader, but generally the consensus is that they're starting to lose some market share. Is that at all a long-term concern, despite the incredible profitability of AWS? Is that a long-term concern?
It would be a long-term concern if companies like Alphabet and Microsoft continue to take share from them. Because again, when you talk about AI, I think the cloud business is what's going to generate sales in AI for them. So it's a big margin business. It's something. It's a high percentage of their overall revenue, and it always is a concern. But I think they were expecting to grow by 14%. They grew by 17%. So again, I think the result is better than expected, and it seems as if they're putting a lot of capex into AI and into growing AWS. So
right.
They've generally been able to execute, and we'll just have to see how that plays out over the next year and subsequent years.
Okay. Incredible growth in the ad business as well, 24% higher year over year, as we hit earlier, nearly $12 billion in revenue. Tell me how you view it as an investor. This ad business, it's still under double-digit percentage of revenue, but it's clearly growing very quickly.
So much potential, and I think if you look at Pinterest, right? A lot of what they do is ad revenue. Same thing with Meta and Alphabet, really, really strong in that segment. So if Amazon can continue to grow their ad revenue, it's just another stream of revenue that can ultimately hit to their bottom line. And again, it's high margin. So we really want to see that grow. And it looks like they're making some really good progress, again, beating expectations.